Hi Cancer, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is your weekly reading. This reading is how do they feel about you? That's the energy that's coming out in this reading. For those of you that are interested in a money, career and finance reading, I will be doing those coming up next. So please subscribe, like, hit the bell button if you're interested in your money, career and finance reading. In the present position, Cancer, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Two of Wands and the Palace of Cups. Now the Two of Wands and the Palace of Cups came out in reverse. Spirit, can you let me know why these cards are here? And what is the present position with Cancer's person in regards to how they feel about Cancer? It looks like, Cancer, that your person is a little bit apathetic. It feels like they don't know what to say to you. It feels as if they, with the Two of Wands being in the reverse position, they know they're thinking quite strongly about their future with you. And whether they really want you in their life in that way. So what we have here is a Palace of Cups. And it shows here that, I mean, this is a very this person is not taking this relationship lightly. They're not it may come across that way. That's what Spirit makes me feel here. It makes me feel like outwardly this person acts as if, you know, it's not a big deal and you guys are just hanging out, or wherever you are in that level of whatever relationship you're in, that it's not a big deal, but it's a very big deal to them. And they are thinking long term with you. They are thinking longevity with you. They are thinking about their heart. They are thinking about you being in their environment. And this strongly suggests that if you're not already living together, that it is about whether you can integrate, or do they want you to integrate in their life in the way that you would be living together. If you're already living together, then it's about the next level. That would be about marriage and family and things like that. So there's a lot of contemplation going on in their energy for this week. Now, in the strength energy of how do they feel about you, what's interesting is all the cards came out in reverse. So I'm going to put them upright as Spirit indicates for me to do so. I will put them upright. Spirit, can you bring forward what's going on here in the strength position? Why are all these cards in the reverse, first of all? And what do they mean? What is the strength towards Cancer, or what does Cancer's person see as a strength in this relationship? We have the Page of Coins in the reverse. We have the Magician in the reverse. We have the Judgment in the reverse. And we have the Emperor in the reverse position. Spirit, can you please bring it forward for me? And they're telling me to turn everything upright so I can read the energy, Cancer. It feels like what Spirit makes me feel here, Cancer, is your person is not impulsive. It doesn't feel like they have, you know, your person really knows their mind. Your person understands what it is that they need in their life. And your person is very picky about who they bring in their life. And it's because of the things that they have going on in their life. Spirit makes me feel here that many people really don't take your person that seriously, because your person doesn't act that serious. But still waters run deep, Cancer. And your person is extremely thoughtful about and strategic about how they live their life. And so they are not going to engage in anything, even if they love somebody. They're not going to engage in that if it doesn't have a benefit to them. If they have a lot of forward thinking. And so what this person is doing is they're really making a decision about whether they want a fresh start with you, whether they want to go in that direction with you. They know that this will manifest something long term. They know that this will be there's an energy about you that they either take you or they leave you. And they're not ready to leave you. And that is coming out in the Strength position. They're not ready to move forward either. But this is the kind of person that you can wait a lifetime for and they still not be ready. That's how long they think about things. Spirit, what else? What else is going on in the Strength? Why is this a Strength, right? Because this is meant to be like how they feel about Cancer in the Strength position. Tell me more, please. Tell me more. Your person, Cancer, is happy with the life that they've created. They don't need anything else. Your person is somebody that really is very set in their ways, and you're making them think about things, because on many levels, this person, even though, you know, on a very superficial level, they tell themselves they want a relationship, they want this, they want that, you know, they want a loving partner, and I feel like they dream about that and they wish for that. But when somebody is actually presented in front of them, that's when the loner in them comes out the strongest. And so your person understands that everything starts fresh with you. Everything is going to be new with you. And do they really want to go down this path again? You know, it's kind of like, you know what Spirit is telling me? They're telling me it's kind of like you have children and they're all grown up. And you know what that experience is. And they've even left the home. But then you get pregnant. And you have to make a decision about whether you want to do it all over again. Or there's an opportunity. Spirit just corrected me. There's an opportunity to have another baby. And, you know, when you're thinking about it, before you're pregnant, somebody is thinking that's gone through that experience. I've already done that. You know, it was difficult. And even though I love my children, blah, 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 I'm not really willing to do that again. But then the moment the baby comes, meaning the moment you find out that you're pregnant, everything changes. And that's what the conflict is here with your person. And it is sitting in the Strength position. So you're sitting at that stage with them where they found out they're pregnant. This is not literal. This is just a metaphor. And so they found out that they're pregnant, and it's like they're really happy. On one level, there's a lot of excitement and they're really happy. But on another level, it's kind of like, am I too old for this shit? So they're having a moment here in the Strength position where they're just completely evaluating the situation with you. And I don't feel like it's bad. Like, I don't feel like there's things in your energy that suggest that there are red flags. I feel like this person knows that they can be themselves with you. I feel like this person knows that that you have so much to give, that you bring a lot of fun and playfulness and newness into their life. There's new adventures here. There's new everything here. So that seems to be what's going on, Cancer. It feels like your person is just absolutely in a mode of planning. But you know, you can't really plan love. I'm not sure if your person realizes that or not. You know, the Spirit is showing me their life here, and Spirit makes me feel here that they're looking at their life like, I don't need anything else. You know, I have my family, I have my friends, I'm good. I just need something superficial, or I don't need to take this any further. And, do I really want that stress? They're pessimistic when it comes to love. They really are. They've had some tough experiences. So the challenge is the Knight of Coins in the reverse and the Queen of Wands. So the Knight of Coins is that they really can't stop themselves from feeling what they feel for you. They can't stop themselves from, so as much as they want to control how they're feeling and stay up in that mental energy and strategically figure everything out with you, they're not having much success. They are not really able to control their passion for you. They are extremely attracted to you. They are extremely turned on by you. You light something up inside of them that makes them think. Spirit just showed me here, they think about you constantly. And whether that be holding back, whether that be the desire they feel for you, whether that be strategically thinking about the future with you, there's always some aspect that they're thinking about and evaluating with you. But the challenge is staying in that head energy, not being in the heart energy, and controlling their emotions. And so the challenge for them is they're incredibly enamored with you. They're incredibly, you're a very powerful force in their life. You're not like anybody else, Cancer. You're an incredible power in their life, and you're not trying to be a power in their life. You just are. You're different than everybody else, and they know that. And that is that they're going through a lot of I don't think conflict is the right word, but reflection perhaps. So we have 3 layers of outcome. Let's take a look at what's going on in the first layer. We have the Palace of Coins in the upright. We have the World card in the reverse. We have the 8 of Coins in the reverse. And we have the 4 of Cups in the reverse position. Spirit, can you please tell me why these cards, 1, are in the reverse position? And what's the outcome for Cancer's person towards them? How about you tell me what's good in the outcome? Is there anything good? Because all these cards are in the reverse. Well, most of the cards are in the reverse. Spirit, can you bring it forward? What's going on here with Cancer's person in the outcome? So it does feel like here, your person really cannot hold back their feelings for you. So it does show here that there's going to be they're not shutting you out, Cancer. They're not shutting you out, and they're not shutting down their heart. But it may feel like that to you. It may feel like they're blocking you in some way, because we've got this person just doesn't realize how they come across to others. And so when they are in their headspace and they're trying to figure everything out, they don't realize that you can't feel that emotion. They don't realize that it's coming in as breadcrumbing. They don't realize that, but that's not their intention. Their intention is to show you their emotions as they figure everything out. They don't feel like this relationship with you is work. They don't feel like they are missing out. They don't feel, it's interesting because with the 4 of Cups in the reverse position, it feels like they spent a long time thinking about you when you were not with them. And that indicates that this is a past person. So there was a period of time perhaps in your endeavors here with each other, that you two weren't together or weren't communicating or were not an item or something. And now that that has changed, it feels as if, you know, your person had spent so long thinking about you that one of the things that they recognize is the fact that they have you back. They recognize the fact that they don't have to figure things out with you, in that they can just ask you. They don't have to guess anymore. And so this relationship is not work to them. But again, we've got the World card in reverse that indicates it's just this not moving forward with you this week. It's not having, they're not completely in that space of wanting to start a new cycle with you. They're so confused. In a way, I mean, I look at it as confusion. I don't think they would look at it as confused, but maybe confusion is not the right energy, I mean, or the right word, but they're so, you know what it's like, Cancer? It's like when you go out on a first date with somebody and you put so much weight on that first date, and it's just like, it's just a date. You're not asking them to marry you. Right? And so that's the energy of this. It's kind of like they're contemplating too much. It's just like, you know, chill, you know, just go with it. And that's the, you know, but they don't want to waste time with you. They don't want to waste your time. They don't want to waste their time. And so that's what that is. They're really serious about you, Cancer. Here we have Thief in the Kipper. We have Mature Man and Child. Spirit, do you want to bring forward the next layer of the outcome? What does this mean? Your person is going to focus on work. Your person is going to focus on work. And they're going to step into that very strategic energy of looking at things from a pull, like a bird's eye view perspective, right? Really trying to pull back and understand what it is that they're looking at. They do see you as very innocent. They don't want to hurt you. That is coming out extremely clearly now. They don't want to hurt you, and they don't want to betray you in any way. They don't want to mislead you in any way. And so it's sweet that they're really thinking about how to move forward with you. And I feel like this week, that's what they're doing. There's just a lot of contemplation and reflection about not wanting to lead you down the wrong path. Here in the final outcome, we have Awakening. Spirit, can you bring it forward? It has a temporary pause for reflection and insight. Isn't that what I just bloody said? An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness, charitable actions. So I do feel like this person is going to, it's going to take time, Cancer. And it may, I feel like it's going to take your engagement with this person to get them out of their head to try and communicate with them. This is not how they solve problems, though. They don't solve problems by talking to the person and working through them. They do them inwardly. And so I do feel like, you know, while you're giving them space, I do feel like you have to encourage communication. Cancer, I know this reading wasn't probably that helpful because there's no real outcome here. It's just a lot of thinking and reflection. But I do feel like as much as you give your person room, you've got to try and have a conversation with them and not let them make that decision without you. Cancer, that is your reading, and I hope it was helpful.